Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming today. I know this press conference was last minute. I appreciate you coming down here to the Emergency Operations Center. The press conference will be given today by our EOC Director and DM Director, Peter Hirai. He has a statement, update on facts for Makani Pahili, and after that we'll have a short Q&A. With that, Peter Hirai, our Deputy Director and EOC Director.
The city, state, federal organizations, and our private partners are working as quickly as possible on restoration efforts for the island of Oahu. Right now we currently have about 147 shelters open with over 286,000 residents being sheltered. As part of the sheltering operations, we are providing essential food, water, and commodities to the shelter occupants. At this point, if you need to seek shelter, please take all emergency supplies with you if you do have an emergency supplies kit. Hawaiian Electric Company has reported that 45% of Oahu residents are still without power, and we appreciate those that are making do without the power. Highways continue to be blocked by debris, although we have the primary arteries open. There are still areas with significant debris, and we do ask for your patience, and please call and report. We will have a city hotline open shortly to report any major blockages of highways or roads. If you call us, we will prioritize those areas to clear. Right now, our priorities of clearance are the freeways and the main highways that circumnavigate the island. So we do ask that you keep those priorities in mind as you call in and report blockages of roads. Please curtail vehicle traffic. Do not go on the roads for non-essential traffic. Only call 911 for life-threatening emergencies. The Healthcare Association of Hawaii will be setting up temporary clinics to treat those that do not need hospital care but may be injured or ill as a result of this disaster. This time I will take questions.
So I understand that there's a situation out at the shelters and there is a lack of resources. A lot of people that came in didn't have food and water, so they're pretty much depleting the resources inside the shelter. Is there any effort to try to replenish that, and how are you going about doing that?
Yeah, definitely. We do understand that people need food and water to survive. At this time, we are planning for logistical hubs to be set up. We do not have that yet, as we're in the planning stage. We have supplies coming in through Wheeler Army Airfield and through Honolulu International Airport. And these supplies will be distributed out to the community. So we do ask communities to be patient as we get these supplies out to both the shelters and to the distribution points.
Now you mentioned that Palisades has been blocked because of the Waimanu Stream, and that you're airlifting resources into that area. I understand there's some other areas that are kind of isolated as well. There's a major structural situation out at Kukui High. How are you prioritizing which areas might get resources versus others?
We did do a comprehensive damage assessment. At this time, we're looking at which areas are as you say, cut off from essential commodities. And based on that priorities, we are trying to airlift supplies out to those areas, such as Laie, Pacific Palisades, other areas that may be cut off by the highway as their only means of getting in and out.
Hey folks, one more question, then we got to wrap it up. We got to go back to operations. Thank you.
Okay, one last question. I understand that we only have really limited food supply, since perhaps 90% of our food comes in from the the mainland and through our ports. Do you have any idea of what the port situation is and when that might be open so that resources can be brought in?
From what we understand, our partners at Department of Transportation at the state has told us that the harbor is open for daytime operations only. So they're prioritizing essential commodities coming in from the mainland, from Asia. The airport is also open for daytime limited operations. So again, logistics coming into the airport from the mainland is going to prioritize food and essential commodities such as toilet paper, stuff that we need every day to live.
Thank you, folks. Next briefing is going to be this evening at 6 p.m.